Okay, so I guess I should explain what exactly is going on here. So, like the dying guy mentioned, you have to actually go dig something up out of the forest. So kind of a dick move that they did here. If you go and fight your way through the entire forest somehow, you know, without having crap tons of money, and I would like to point out that best case scenario there, you would be able to go and pick up a shotgun. If you don't grind like crazy and you pick up that shotgun, first enemies / first boss that you run into will be entirely unkillable without crap tons of items. So you're basically going to be either putting the entire money that you would have had towards that shotgun towards beating the single boss, which is why there's 4 of them, or, you know, if you accidentally find the save file and end it, or you just grind like crazy with the shoddy, and then you go back, and you keep going back and forth and healing, and you know, basically end up at max level by that point, until you can get the rocket launcher and matrix overdrive. Now what the annoying part is, no matter what grinding you do, well, you can't dig dirt. He's too manly to dig dirt with just his hands, or you know, not enough of a worm to blow it up with a bazooka. So yes. So apparently they heard his friend died, something about a key. An altar there. You'll need a spade, which confused me. When I was little, I never heard it called a spade. Words. I never heard it called a spade before. No idea what they meant. I thought they meant that I had to go and find a type of card or something. That it was something to do with the altar, some religious thing that I didn't get. I was like 10 at the time, right? What 10? I was like 7 or 8 actually. Yeah, my brother had made my first gaming PC at work. By which I mean it was a thing that was put together from just random parts lying around, as I understand. It's kind of remains of my mom's old computer at that point. We just kind of put it all together and mashed a couple things together into something that kind of worked and ran DOS. And so I just had this collection of DOS games on there. Oh, it was amazing. Man, I love that thing. I mean, like I said, it took years to actually figure out how to make the sound work on the Zelda remake. Oh, port, not remake. Although it did have some remade levels. Well, I mean, it had a whole new tile set, that's pretty much what I mean. I forget what my... I'm sure I had one. Doesn't matter. Anyhow, so you go to that guy, he tells you to get a shovel. You go and get the shovel thing. I'm still a little bit flustered by how long it took to get out of that flippin' castle earlier. If I sound a little irritated. Took a hot minute. I was just trying to leave after getting that key for like a good 30 minutes, and that was almost all of progress. It's pretty ridiculous. After this, though, there's no grind. It's just straight progress, straight to the end. Especially since I can apparently duplicate items from that text editor, too. So can duplicate items in there, can pretty much edit XP, HP, and money. Just trying to think of it. Ah, that's what that value was. Okay. So I can even give myself full health at any point. Not that it really matters because I can just wait a few seconds, but whatever. Let's go find a guy with a shovel now. I want to say it was this farmer guy over here that had it. bastards has a shovel. Probably would help if I actually listened to who it was in the first place, but whatever. And I didn't actually go to all the houses earlier. Are you a Farmer Joan? Oh, so what's that computer over there on the left gonna do? Do they have internet out here? That's the shovel gotten. I will be coming back once I'm back at the garden. Oh yeah, so one more thing, I forgot Tracer's dialogue changed. So yeah, he's just surprised you're still alive. Not that. Apparently I stand corrected from earlier. These things actually can use medkits. I mean, it doesn't help him in this case. He definitely appear to be able to do so. And this is after the game has been restarted a couple times, so this is definitely not a one-time bug going on. Apparently, they actually do unlock the ability to use medkits. At least in Chapter 3. Don't know. It's kind of a weird and funny thing like that. Not the forest, but the garden. It's from, oddly enough, the garden's more of a forest than the forest. Chapter 3 is, I'd say, pretty far and away the longest chapter. Start with the castle section. So you have to come here a couple times. Usually you'd have the same grinding for resources as part of it. Not to mention you're usually going to be, if you're playing it legit and actually keep in all the grinding and stuff, which I've done before, let's just say I had nothing else to do with it. One of those things being with only a laptop and no internet. That was it. Oh yeah. So, doing it legit, you're going to be going to the castle maybe 4 or 5 times. Doing it that way, definitely not. What I was trying to get at is, yeah, you have the castle guard, going back and forth. And you have the guard, where you're going back and forth yet again after the garden and figuring out the whole thing with the shovel, which personally I think is a little bit nonsense, but you know. Alright, let's just say, logically it kind of makes sense, but from a gameplay perspective, for a game design thing, it feels like such a, I guess, major kick in the balls after everything else. Got more or less the false wall over here. So many enemy types, I forget what's new out here. I know it's not pleasant. Squares. So, a little bit like I was saying earlier, you got the shoddy. You've just been upgraded to like 125. Apparently the pistol's 100, shotty's 125. So, best case scenario, you're getting 2 so best case scenario, you're still going to be for several times. You've got an extra 1,500 to spare. And you don't even have that like 30 or 45 or whatever armor that you get from the bulletproof vest. So if you're still dealing with old stuff, you're only reducing like 30 of that. So they're doing, doing up to 120 each turn. Kinda gross. I completely forgot about how much it ramps up here. The goal of this is to make it through the entire forest, and then find an altar, take 10 steps away from it, and dig with a shovel. Occasionally it does knock you for extra health if you go another way.